Well, thank you both for being here to just chat with me this morning. My first question is, what brought you to Muhlenberg? Now, I'm pretty sure you've got a long history with Muhlenberg, so you decide how far back you want to go, but how'd you end up at Muhlenberg?
Well, I'd have to say Mom and Dad brought me, so I became a member in October of 1957. And then when Judy and I got married, it was a natural transition for me, for her to join here, and she'd been active.
The truth is, he said that if we were going to get married, I had to join the Lutheran Church.
I don't remember that. But that sounds about right.
So was that an easy transition?
Oh yeah, it was a challenge for me, coming from a Mennonite Brethren background.
Okay.
It was very, very different. I took a class called Word and Witness, and it really helped me. And I remember the shock of learning about grace, just that it's for everyone. And I just really hadn't been taught that. But I did learn to absolutely love the liturgy, the music. No, I'm definitely Lutheran now.
And we were married here in 1976.
And all 3 kids have been baptized here. And we renewed our vows here 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So there's quite a bit of history. So why do you give to Muhlenberg?
Well, we weren't able to tithe for a lot of our years, as with people working in public service jobs with 3 children, and so we were able to finally decide to give what we wanted, what we were able to give, and wanted to give, and that has evolved as our children have grown up and left home, and the salaries increased with our jobs as they got, we got more time in service. But why we give is basically because we see the good things that are happening. I mean, we feel like the growth here at the church through the adding the gathering area, adding the activities center, the growth in membership, but the outreach of the church too. And Mom and Dad, for me, were a good model, although they gave Dad would write out the envelope every Saturday night. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. So we're big proponents of simply giving. Yeah. We know that it's happening whether we're here on a Sunday or not.
And the interesting thing about simply giving, it's I guess a silly analogy, but when you get your paycheck and all the taxes have come out of it, your Social Security, etc., you never miss that money because you never had it. And so with simply giving, the money goes to the church first, so you feel good that your obligations have been met, and yet because you get used to that, you never miss the money.
I always used to be like your dad, there was something about that envelope and being able to turn it in, and maybe because I always saw my dad do that, but I thought, no, it's this physical thing of giving, and then it just, obviously we weren't here at church, and I thought, I need to try this simply giving. Because you always said, if I'm going to miss, I'll fill that back in. But then it didn't really happen. And you are so right. It comes out, and it should be our first offering, right? It should be first gifts back to God.
Right.
So yeah, I love simply giving. You don't miss it. It is simple. You all give in a lot of other ways too. That's the money end of it. But some of the other things that you give back, your time.
Well, we're very involved. Well, with Muhlenberg, I sing in the choir. Judy has sung in the choir. We've been involved in the church leadership through council. Judy was involved in Sunday school. I've been involved in property committee. I've been involved in habitat builds, other builds through disaster in Florida, in Iowa, West Virginia, and those are great. That's fun.
I taught a lot of Sunday school. I enjoyed teaching the children for many years, but I enjoyed more teaching adults. And for a long time, I taught a Sunday school class that was a lot of fun. Also, women's retreats for about 10 years. We did women's retreats. That again is something I'd love to see picked back up again, but being in charge of those for at least 10 years was a lot of
And your
fun.
biblical storytelling.
I do biblical storytelling, and I do a lot of that here at Muhlenberg.
You two are the perfect example of being the hands and feet of Christ. You know, it's you feel His love, and then you put that love into action out in the community. We need to be a lay-led church.
Right, exactly.
And it takes all of us. So you guys are great examples.
Well, thank you. I think the pandemic just kind of closed the doors, and everybody got used to not stepping up and doing things, and it got almost comfortable. So we need to put a fire under people again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for
Sure.
having this conversation with me.
And thank you for what you do as the president of the council. You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Mhm.